if the prophet Isaiah were alive today, and he was inspired by the Spirit of truth to write an account of events that have occurred in the 21st century to fulfill the promises to deliver Jacob from all of their enemies, it would read something like this. Now it happened that in all the places where the seed of Jacob had been scattered, that they cried out to the Most High by reason of their affliction, and the blood of the slain cried out from the ground, for never was it done to any people upon the face of the earth, as had been done to the descendants of Jacob. And there stood an angel who numbered the innocent blood, and wrote their names in a book, because the time of the Gentiles had not been fulfilled. Now it came to pass, when the cup of the iniquity of the Gentiles was full, that the cries of the children of Jacob reached the gates of heaven, and the Most High came down, and he visited them in all the nations, where he had scattered them, and he saw their affliction, and he roared out of Zion, as one awakened from sleep, saying, with an outstretched arm, and with fury poured out, I will surely deliver them. And the princes of the earth knew that the Most High had descended, because their wise men had observed the signs in the heavens. But there was a certain woman of Jacob, who having no knowledge of astronomy, was given eyes to see. And she observed, as the armies of heaven descended to the house of God, and the Most High entered his war room, wearing the garments of vengeance and zeal as a cloak, to fulfill his promise to deliver Jacob to the secret place he has prepared for them, that he might separate them from the whole world. And there they shall abide, until the day they come forth with their armies, to take possession of the kingdom of heaven on earth. The sacred texts do not tell us how long the Most High had descended before he called Moses to lead his people out of Egypt, but you can be certain there were signs in the heavens, and Pharaoh's astronomers and prognosticators would have advised him concerning the meaning of these omens, as the principalities and powers over Egypt engaged in battle against the princes of the Most High. The gravity of this 21st century event can only be measured against biblical history as we know it. When he descended to destroy the Tower of Babel, the destruction was nothing less than a day of the Lord, because the aim of the builders was to ascend to heaven and fight against all who were above, and his visit changed the world. Then he came down for the destruction of Sodom, and Lot's wife was turned to a pillar of salt, because she could not see his face and live. In the movie Exodus, Gods and Kings, the Most High descends to a holy mountain, and is depicted as an aggressive little English boy, but we prefer the bush that burned, but was not consumed. I know he came down out of his love for his son, as John was baptizing him, and now he has come again in the 21st century, out of his love for the bloodline of Jacob and those whom he has called. From the richest to the poorest, if they had eyes to see, they would see his work in the earth, but the blindness that was once upon Jacob has now fallen upon their enemies. Don't forget to follow us on Rumble, where you will find content exclusive to that platform. Link in the description. The Most High bless all who watch.